All new tonight at 9 o'clock, Duanna Johnson, the transgendered woman whose jailhouse beatdown cost 2 Memphis police officers their jobs, is dead tonight.
Sources tell CW30 Eyewitness News Johnson was shot just before midnight. The shooting happened at the corner of Hollywood and Staten Avenue, a few blocks from Johnson's North Memphis home. Joyce Peterson spoke with Johnson's attorney as well as neighbors. Joyce, Duanna Johnson was actually about to file a federal lawsuit against the Memphis Police Department.
Dee, in fact, she was. I spoke with her attorney earlier today. He says they were just a couple of weeks away from filing a federal lawsuit for civil rights violations. The FBI currently investigating police brutality claims against Johnson. But tonight, the star witness is dead, killed just hours before she was supposed to come here to the Greyhound bus station, where she would hop a bus, go back to Wisconsin to live with her mother, where Duanna Johnson was going to try to put her troubled life back together.
I think she had a good heart. I mean, I think she really did.
It's the life that you live. You live that kind of life, you look for things to happen, you know.
She's real nice, though. That's all I can say about her. She was nice.
Duanna Johnson was shot down on the very street she often worked as a prostitute. The Mid-South's most famous transgendered woman.
He even got more outraged because I had the audacity to defend my son.
Became nationally known after her videotaped police beating at the CJC became public earlier this year.
She lived a fairly hard life, and she was around people that are unsavory, and that lifestyle is not safe.
Murray Wells, Johnson's attorney, says his client's death, while not totally unexpected, is still shocking.
So it's horrible timing. I mean, she was going home, the federal indictment was coming down, the lawsuit was going to be filed, and now all that is on hold. So I find it ironic, at least.
On the North Memphis street where Duanna lived, neighbors have been trading whodunit theories all day.
Just hearsay, you know, about, you know, the police might be doing it or something because she's getting a lot of money or something, whatever, you know, but I doubt it very seriously.
If you owe a bunch of peoples in the neighborhood about your habits you got, you never know who it might be. You kind of feel me? So we can't just say the police had anything to do with that.
Duanna's troubles included unemployment, a serious crack addiction, and frequent arrests for prostitution. But in the end, Duanna Johnson's life struggles represented the fight for fairness, equality, and justice.
She was sort of this unwilling champion to speak up for a cause. She really did a good job of sort of championing that, and I don't want that to ever get forgotten.
It is sad. Very sad.
Yeah, they should. I mean, they need to dig on into it and see what really happened to her.
Memphis police say witnesses told them they saw 3 young men walking away from the murder scene. Few other clues are available tonight. I did speak exclusively with Police Director Larry Godwin, and he tells me tonight, quote, "I am saddened every time a homicide occurs in Memphis. Johnson's death," he says, "will be treated in the same manner as we treat all homicides. You can rest assured we will work this case very, very hard." As for the federal investigation into claims of police brutality in his department, Director Godwin declined comment.
What about the lawsuit? Where does it stand now, Joyce?
Johnson's attorney tells me he's going to proceed forward, and her estate will now be represented in the lawsuit, most likely her mother handling the estate, being the administrator for that. Duanna's mom is coming into town to identify the body and plan a funeral. When I called her in Wisconsin tonight, she was at work. Her husband tells me it's better for Duanna's mom to be at work than to sit at home and worry about what has happened.
All right. The Mid-South Peace and Justice Center issued a statement about Johnson's death today. It reads, "At great personal cost, Duanna was the public face of our community's campaign against racism, homophobia, and transphobia. There was no justice for Duanna Johnson in life. We will be holding a public meeting to address her death." Funeral arrangements for Johnson have not yet been decided.